What's up, YouTube? This is your boy AD with Game Time Reactions. I'm on the phone with main man from Baltimore, G. G, what's good, man? Tell the YouTubers what's up.
Hey, what's going on, people? Back in for a little session.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And the topic that I want to talk about, which is big in your town, is Kyle Tucker, man. You know what I'm saying? This boy has the allegations of the same thing that Deshaun Watson has been going through in the last few years. Now, I only knew of two women coming out and saying that he has sexually mistreated them during the massage sessions. G, you just told me it's 6. Wow.
6 women. But, is it a money grab? Or the allegation real?
I don't know, but I mean, it gotta be something, but I don't know, Gabe. I mean, this boy play has been on the decline, and for a kicker his age in his prime, this ain't, something going on. Something is going on.
It's been sporadic, but, throughout the season, but down the stretch, he got it together.
Yeah, but I had him last year on my fantasy team, Gabe. That dude missed. He missed, Gabe, 10 field goals last year. 10. That is unheard of for Tucker, man. Unheard of. And then he struggled again early this season, like you said, and then he started coming back to himself. So, man, that is so crazy. I was like, man, I can't wait to get a hold of Gabe and talk to him and find out what is the word going on in Baltimore, because I seen it, I read a little bit, but they didn't never say, only thing I knew was only 2 women had came forward. Now you telling me it's 6. So my
they got 6 here last time I checked on news. But you don't know, like you said, you don't know what's what until
everything is played out and all the
yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy. That is crazy. Well, we hadn't spoke since the AFC and the NFC championship games. Now that you know who the big dogs in the big dance, who you got winning it up?
Well, I got Tush Push City all day.
Now you take a Tush Push City all day?
All in on the Eagles.
Oh man, that's what's up. That's what's up. I can't knock him. I'm with you. I don't like neither one of them, which I stated yesterday. I don't like neither one of them, but if I had to go with somebody, I got to root for the hometown boy, Hurts, man. So I'm rooting for the boy from the H, man. I don't want to see, huh?
I think the X Factor is Saquon.
Definitely the X Factor is Saquon Barkley. If he can grind down on that defense and set up that play action, Kansas City gonna be in a long haul day, bro. And that would probably keep Kansas City for doing those key blitzes that they do, which we have seen the last few years.
I think the key also is the Philly, when it's a coin toss and they get the ball first, or even if they don't get the ball first, they need to score first. And not a field goal. They need a punch.
Yeah.
They need to put the pressure on them dudes right up front.
Yeah, because Kansas City offense cannot get in the shootout. No doubt about it. If it's a low-scoring game.
I don't think they can maintain that if they have to chase all day.
Yeah, I don't think they can either. If it's a low-scoring game, it's in their favor. If it's a high-scoring game, I don't think they can sustain it. I don't think they can either. And they have to do what Houston did. They have to not turn the ball over, and they have to control the clock.
Right. Well, they have a back that can do that.
Yeah.
Barkley can control the clock.
Actually, they have 2 backs because the.
Well, I'm about to say, and the Tush Push man too. I forgot.
Well, plus 3 because the game well dude is nice too.
Yeah.
So
But he's more of a third down back, okay?
yeah, but last week, as you can see, they using both of them. They ran. I guess old boy got a script that he's running because they ran Saquon for 15 plays. Then they brought in Gainwell, and they scripted off about 12, 15 plays. So basically to keep Saquon fresh. So I can't knock what they did. I understand why they didn't play him for the last game either to get the record, because the greater goal, the bigger goal was to win the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, it's to win the whole thing.
Yeah, so.
No doubt. You gotta keep that man healthy. You put him out there to try to get an individual record, and he get hit the wrong way, you know, the season over.
Yeah, buddy. Yes, indeed. So, you know, I just want to see a good game. I ain't gonna even lie to you. It'd be nice to be in the pool, but you ain't here to set that up. I miss the pools, man. I miss the Super Bowl pools, the football pools, man. So, wish you was here having one set up, one or two. Usually you have about two of them already going and play. So I miss. Wish you was back in the age running it. Made me get some money. So, but that's how I feel. I just want to see a good game. I hope it's high scoring. If it's high scoring, it's in Philly favor. That's what I feel. So, but, you know, unfortunately, Philly got to worry about the 12th man too. If you know what I mean. Yeah, I said it. I'm talking about the refs. Facebook, I'm talking about the refs. Yes, I am. That is the 12th man. I mean YouTube. Fam, I'm talking about the 12th man, which is the refs. They have been the common denominator for these cats for quite some time. Is all the season. But
unfortunately, to take them out of the game, you just might have blow them out.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing they can do about that.
Yeah. You can't leave it up to the refs to make that decision, because 9 times out of 10 they're gonna rule in their favor. So we saw it last game where, you know, Worthy, that was an incomplete pass that counted as a catch. Come on, man. That ball was incomplete.
So is the Eagles the home team?
I think they are.
Because they playing in an NFC stadium.
I think the Eagles are the home team, because last year we were Kansas City was the home team last year, but they chose to wear the road jerseys though. So
When was the Super Bowl last year?
I can't remember where the Super Bowl was last year. Was it in Detroit? Was it in Minnesota? One of them new stadiums. I don't know which one it was.
So it was in the NFC stadium last year too.
Yeah, but they rotate the every year they rotate the home team.
Well, it's been back to back. If it was in Minnesota or Detroit, they turn right back around to New Orleans.
Well, I'm saying
That's the NFC stadium too.
I think they rotate between the conferences on which team is the home team this year. I don't know how to look that up. Matter of fact, let me check. I know the internet could probably tell me. Let me check right quick. Let me check. 06, right? Okay. Let me check, G. That's a good question. Let me check right quick. Who is the home team this year? Oh, it came right up. Home team is Philly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, it's Philly. Philly wearing the dark jerseys. This is right here. What jerseys will the Eagles and Chiefs wear for Super Bowl 59? Yep. Eagles are considered the home team in this matchup since New Orleans is a NFC host market. So you are right about that too. You are right about
Okay.
that. That means that
So,
the
what was
NFL,
what was the Super Bowl last year?
I think it was the AFC stadium because the Chiefs chose to be the wear the road jerseys because the Niners wore the red jerseys last year.
So
Sorry about that, YouTubers. Lost signal, but I'm back. So it's saying right here, it's saying since it is a NFC host market, that means the Eagles have a choice to pick which jerseys to wear for the big game. So, like I said, last year, Kansas City chose to wear the road jerseys. The Niners wore the red jerseys last year. So,
right. But so when was the Super Bowl last year? Was it in Vegas?
yes, the Super Bowl was in Vegas, and it was
Okay, so
in.
it was in the AFC town.
Yeah, that's what it was. It sure was in Vegas. That's why I knew it was in a new stadium. I just couldn't remember which one it was. And they had us in the visitors. You know, the Raiders can't stand the Niners. So they had us in the visitors locker room. Remember they disrupted the Niners practice. All that. The Raiders was being petty. They ain't gonna come out, huh?
The Raiders are really not a Chiefs fan.
Nah, but they don't but they don't like they really don't like us. They really don't like the Niners.
They don't like the Chiefs more than anybody.
Yeah, but
That's their rival team.
yeah, but the Raiders is like what Washington is for Baltimore up there, or what Dallas is to Houston. They
Washington is nothing to Baltimore. Consider them dudes no rival. We don't play them enough to be a rival.
touche. They on their way, G. They on the come up.
We don't play them enough. Their rival is the Cowboys.
That's true. But what I'm saying is, you told me personally that Baltimore can't stand nothing of what goes on in Washington D.C.
We don't care. They're not affiliated with it. Even though their stadium is in Maryland, they're still not. They're not our team. They're Washington's team.
Well, the Raiders treated us bad last year. They did us real bad. They did. And now that I'm really remembering now, yeah, we were the visiting team last year in the Super Bowl. We were. But Kansas City chose to go with the they chose to go with the road jerseys though. So that's it. You were right about that because I thought they flip-flopped every year. But if it's in whatever conference, if the host of the Super Bowl, whatever conference it's in, the home team will be the team in that conference. So that got put to rest because I know me and you argued. I remember me and you were arguing about that a few years ago about that.
You see, I think when you want to create in-state rivalries, you got to play people a little more than what you're playing.
I agree.
Every 4 years, it ain't gonna make no rivalry.
I agree. I mean, that's like I said, that's just like here in Houston and playing Dallas. But you know that big cat up there in Dallas, he don't want to play Houston every year because they always want to play Houston when Houston don't have a team. Or it seems to always go that way when Houston don't have a team. That's when Dallas is always on the schedule. I don't know why it's like that.
They could even have them play every other year.
Yeah.
If you don't want to have to play every year, you got to play every other year.
That makes sense. That would generate more money. If they always talking about the league is always talking about making money, that would generate money. But you got owners that are greedy. They want more of the pie than other owners.
Well, I mean, it's just like it took baseball a while to start playing the other teams that were in the other conference, and you see how much money that generated for baseball.
It opened up a lot for baseball because all they just had was just playing in each other's conferences, and it opened everything up. So It finally took them a while to do it, though.
Yeah, gave the fans a chance to see some of the other teams that they never normally get to see.
And they did away with the pitcher having the bat. It's all designated now. I think that was a good move for baseball too. So
it was only a handful of pitchers that actually knew how to swing a bat. So,
yeah, but most of them dudes is retired or you know what I'm saying, don't even play anymore. You don't see too many pitchers that could to swing that bat.
well, you got the one guys who had like few
Which one? Oh yeah, He the only one though because he really not a pitcher. I mean, well, I'm not gonna say that. Speaking of baseball, since we on the topic because you have a little more knowledge of baseball than I do, and you know, me and you have talked about this for years, and I really seriously believe that baseball needs to have some kind of salary cap. Really do.
Well, yeah, a lot of them players so big.
It's not even that, but it's one side. All right, YouTubers, we're back again. Back to my question, Gabe. I mentioned that baseball needs to have a salary cap. And the reason why is because of what's been happening out in LA. LA is, if it's not LA, it's New York, the Yankees. Both of them going back and forth every year. They gobbling up all the free agents, and they got all the money to spend. Not only that, but they're manipulating the salary cap. They're manipulating the salary cap, especially LA. But I can't be mad at them because of how they're doing it. What they're doing is they signing them to the big long contracts, but in the first couple of years, the player is willing to take like basically not even 1/3, like 1/8 of their contract. So they can sign more players. So and I'm like, man, come on. The commissioner got to do something. You know, you came down on the Astros about.
Well, yeah, that's not really a issue where that would be something where the commissioner and the union would have to sit, and the players would have to sit down.
Well, the players are never going to agree to that. I think that also have to. The owners will have to be on an agreement on that too, because it's like those cities, they the ones that have the advantage because they're in such a big market, such a big media market. And so that's an advantage for them, especially the Yankees, because they own their own network. They own their own stadium. The owner owns he owns the stadium. The city doesn't own the stadium. So that's major revenue. And plus it's the Yankees. It's the stripes. So they generate so much money off of, I mean, they got to level out the playing field. If not, you're going to keep having the same thing that you see every year. It's going to be New York, it's going to be LA, back and forth.
Well, I mean, I noticed that it's been, hasn't really, those type of teams haven't really won championships.
No, the Yankees haven't. The Dodgers have.
Well, that's recent. 1 year. Other than that, they spent all that money and they haven't done anything.
Well,
it's been teams that have built from the bottom up. They've done it the right way.
Well, if everything holds well, it look like LA might mess around and repeat all over again.
I wouldn't put the shoe on their foot yet.
So you wouldn't put all the eggs in the same basket, huh?
Nah.
I'm just saying. I just don't like how it look, what it look like and what it smell like.
Well, how did the Texas Rangers win their championship?
They spend money. The Rangers spend money.
But did they overpay? Or did they bring in just the right type of pieces?
But they spend money. They spent money. Other than the Astros doing it through the draft. They didn't really spend any money. Only dude they spent money. Actually, they didn't spend any money. They just made trades because they got Garrett Cole from Pittsburgh. They didn't spend any money on him.
Right.
And they didn't spend no big money on Verlander because Detroit let him go. They waived him.
Once again, like I said, you bring in key pieces.
Yeah.
You don't have to overspend. You just bring in the right pieces.
But the Dodgers have been spending. The Yankees have been spending.
Like you said, then in New York, they try to break the bank, but that doesn't necessarily result in championship.
True. Now, the other New York team spent a lot of money last season. And
they flopped. Well, they did get some postseason, but
yeah.
You know, at the start of that, they went out good.
Right. Right. Everything fell apart on them last year, but they had a lot of injuries. They had some injuries too. The two main guys that they spent money on, both were injured. So.
And the Phillies get back to the postseason. That window got to be closed.
That window is closing fast for the Phillies, man. It's closing fast. I don't know what or how much of their core players they still have. I don't know if they let some guys go, but I know they lost some pitching. I do know that, and that was one of their strong suits. The bats are still there, I think, but I think they lost some guns out of that bullpen.
Just them and the Mets. Both of them teams made the playoffs last year.
No, the Mets didn't make the playoffs last year.
I thought they did.
Nah, they flopped. They flopped. Huh?
They got eliminated, but they made it.
I don't think they made the play. Did they make the playoffs last year? I don't remember.
They were a wild card. They were a wild card team.
The Mets?
Yeah.
I gotta look that one up. You sure about that?
I think the Mets made the postseason.
No, because remember they traded Verlander. They traded Verlander back to Houston. Then they had Max. I'm not Max, but what's his name? DeGrom. Remember he was hurt.
No, DeGrom been gone. They traded him to the Rangers.
Okay, they had.
That was 2 years ago.
Well, they had Max. They had Max. What's the guy? Max Scherzer. They had him, and they traded him too. Remember, they traded him first.
That was 2 years ago. When they had all three.
I don't think they made the
playoffs. That's when the Rangers won it. I mean, not the Rangers.
Yeah, you're right. That's when the Rangers won. You're right. That's when the Rangers won the World
Yeah,
Series.
but the Mets made the postseason.
You sure?
They got a hot down the stretch.
I don't remember.
They started out shaky.
I don't remember that. I don't remember. Let me look that up. I don't remember them making the playoffs. You would know better than I would, though. Yeah, you're right. They did. They lost to the Dodgers 4-2. You right.
Okay.
You right.
I thought they did make the postseason.
You right. They did make the postseason. Yeah, the Dodgers beat the brakes off them cats.
Because I think the Braves was the ones that fell towards the end of the season.
Right. That's right. The Mets beat them. Because the Mets went to the NLCS last year against the Dodgers. Right. Yeah, you're right. Like I said, you would know better than I would. I know if it ain't the Astros, I ain't keeping up with nobody else. So, you're right. I should know better to go against the baseball guru. Cause that ain't my that ain't much of my forte.
It's not surprising the way the Mets started out. You know, remember they started out slow. They were not looking like any type of postseason. Nah,
because they had some key injuries to some players. So that's another reason why they started slow.
You know, big time players were struggling. Like Lindor was struggling.
The polar bear was struggling. The polar bear was struggling. Old Pete Alonso was struggling last year. Then Verlander was started the season out on the IR.
Verlander was in Houston.
Was that?
That was 2 years ago that they traded it.
I keep.
Verlander started
Right,
off
you right, and he still was
on his
he still was on the IR. He started the season on the IR last year. So, well, he's in San Francisco now.
And I don't even think DeGrom. I don't think that dude has played for a couple of years now.
He been hurt.
He ain't even played when Texas won.
Yeah, but he got a Marine.
Well, he got it for his personal self, but he didn't earn it because he didn't play.
He got a Marine though. He was on the squad. He was getting that paycheck.
Yeah. Now I don't know if they still have that dude.
I don't know what.
I
don't know. He might be still there. I don't know. He might be still there. I don't know. So many dudes moved around for baseball. And that kind of went under radar because of all the football and basketball that was going on. So that even Soto signing a big contract with the Mets kind of went under the radar. I mean, you heard the hoopla for a day, and then right after that, boom, the NFL took right back over. And
so
then
the Mets still have Lindor and Goldschmidt. Is that his name, Goldschmidt?
I think so. I don't know. You would know better than I would.
I know they still have Lindor.
Yeah, Lindor there because he still got that big contract. But they signed Juan Soto to $700 million. I'm like, come on. That is ridiculous, man. $700 million. And he did the same thing too. If I'm not mistaken, he did the same thing with his contract too. If I'm not mistaken. He's not getting all the big money up front.
So it's backloaded.
Yeah. So, but I mean, come on, this dude got what, a 18-year deal? And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's 18 years. That's crazy.
That's a long time to be paying somebody.
And how old is Soto? He in his 20s, right? He young though.
I think he is. He might be mid-20s now.
Yeah, he young. I think he like 24, 25. So I mean, I can see. I don't know about 18 years, but 10, yeah, not 18. But I guess they had to stretch it out so they could, they could finesse. They could finesse that salary.
You gonna be paying that dude like you were paying Bobby Bone.
Well, hey, the man still paying that man. You sure is paying that man. That man get paid every year on the 4th of July.
You still paying Bobby Bone, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, y'all still paying that dude.
That dude ain't picked up a bat, in a long time.
Hey, his grandbabies, his great grandbabies is benefiting from that contract. Can you say what they say? Wealth, family wealth. He set that contract. Whoever his agent was, you gotta get him an A+ on that. Cause he getting $1 million every year.
I'm pretty sure whoever that GM was that signed to that contract is probably no longer with the Mets.
Oh man, he long gone and probably not even in the league. Nobody want to hire him. Nah, bro, you can't get hired. We not hiring you. You don't know how to negotiate. You definitely don't know how to do that. So, but I don't know. Hats off to Bobby Bonilla, his agent, because that's a hell of a deal. That dude get paid every year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I think that contract should be getting ready to come to an end.
It's about time.
I'm on the Mets probably saying yes, we can't wait till we get this dude off our books. But they only paying $1 million though, so that dude they got $1 million. He's a billionaire. He got $1 million. He ain't hurting. He got $1 million. He in New York.
That dude don't have to work, man. He can sit home. Okay, I got $1 million check coming in.
Well, you know what I'm saying? You already know he got that. You already know. No, he's sitting at home putting that money up. I would. So, well, YouTubers, that complete our session. I want to thank my man G Will as always coming on. You know what I'm saying? I was surprised. I was shocked. I wasn't expecting to get a call from him. He's such a busy man or whatnot. You know, we blowing in the wind. He way up in Maryland. I'm down here in Texas. So, you know, whenever I can get him on, I always try to get in and talk to him and bounce ideas and talk some subjects and some common denominators and multiplying division on what's going on in these leagues and how everything is falling and I mean, you name it. This is what we used to do for 9 years while we used to work. We used to always, as they say, water cooler talk. But water cooler talk turned out to be where me and Gabe bond our friendship, and we got to know each other and found out how much we had in common in life. I mean, he got a little more wisdom and years on me, and I always appreciate your advice and your knowledge, and I'll try to soak up as much as I could, even though I can't be as charismatic as how you do it. But you know, I try to duplicate it, but you know, some things you can't duplicate the originator. So all I can do is take my spin from it. But I appreciate your friendship, brother, as usual. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I want you to be safe out there. Want you YouTubers, want y'all to be safe as well. You know what I always tell you. Like, subscribe, comment down below. I would love to hear from y'all. As usual, you can come get it. This has been Game Time Reaction. We'll holler at you later.